Hello, everybody, and welcome to the table team, and welcome to your LUFC Midweek Live. How are we doing, Jess?
I'm good, thank you. You all right, Stu?
I'm very good. I'm very good. But yes, I'm very good. How are you, Danny?
Perfecto.
Like always, like always, mate.
Yep.
It's just Christmas music chat. I've been to hope you're doing well, mate. Hi, Stu, Lee, Stu, Jess, Amar, and Amani. I am fine and well. Good to see that, Avinda. How are you guys doing, Stu? I'm good, mate. Yeah, I went to town today, Avinda. I went to town, mate. I'm doing well. Hi, Elite Angels. Love, hope you're doing well. Hi, Avinda. Hi, Stu, Lee, and Jess. Great win for us. Keep the rest on their toes. Totally agree with that. And hi, Danny. And of course, Inky. Hope you're doing well, mate. Just let me talk out again. So, right. I'm up to date with chat already. Thank God for that. Right. First thing I want to talk to you guys about Junior Firpo. I want to talk about him because he did something for me yesterday. What I think, what really impressed me, Danny, and it wasn't his going forward and putting in crosses and stuff. It wasn't that at all. It was his defensive duties.
He put his body on the line yesterday.
Yeah, I agree.
He did. What about you, Jess?
I give him my man at match, mate. I think yesterday he was absolutely fantastic defensively. Like Danny said, he put his body on the line, side before self. Really did play very, very well. Kept Rowe in his pocket, quiet, which he's had a lot of crap at front fans and that, and he's fingers crossed, touch wood, a bit like Paddy Bamford. We're starting to see what the potential that he can offer us.
I agree with you. I think it's the best I've seen him play for Leeds in a white shirt. Honestly, I do. I think it's the best I've seen him play for Leeds yesterday. He was that good.
Well, on his interview after the game, Adam Pope says to him, "Oh, how are you feeling? Good to be back." He goes, "It's the longest time I've been fit." So,
what are you talking about? Do mate. It's out in and out like a blue ass fly. Honest to God, go on, buggers. Right, so does it put your mind at ease now, Danny? About I know we were all skeptical about him defending. Does it put your mind at ease about him? Can you realize? Do you feel like you're slowly starting to get able to rely? We can rely on him at back.
From his last few games, yeah.
He
just needs to.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. What about you, Jess?
Yeah, there's light at end up tunnel, isn't there, with Junior Firpo? I think we can all see that now, and hopefully he can stay fit and he has a good rest of his season, because nobody wants to see a player fail. And I think, especially yesterday, he were good. He were good, which is always good to see. Hopefully it's a turning point for him, Stu, and a bit of consistent football and keeps fit. It could be a star player for us.
I know we got booked, but that booking was ridiculous. That was never a booking in a month for Sundays.
No, it won't.
You know what I mean? So I think he's discipline. I mean, I think that's his first show of this season as well.
Yeah.
So he seems to have sorted out that discipline problem.
He got booked in the Preston game as well.
Did he get booked in Preston?
Yeah,
right. So 2 booked. Yeah, fair enough. But to be fair though, Danny, I'm not being funny. Everyone almost got booked in that Preston game.
Oh yeah, I think only one that didn't get booked, ref himself.
I know. Ali had a joke with me when I asked him how many Leeds players, how many Preston players should have been sent off. He went 10. Just keeper. And I get it, because they were all at it. It was a nasty game, that Preston game. It really was. It was totally different to the Norwich game. I thought. Look, we're winning, but it isn't exciting, Jess. And you know what I mean? I'm not excited by the performances.
No, I get what you're saying, Stu, but it's not always going to be vintage, is it, Stu?
Yeah, and I just don't. I guess when I hear people say like we're going to win like 5-2, 4-2, I'm expecting goals from us. I mean,
Yeah.
we need like odd goal.
Look, I get that, and I know a lot of people went. I think Gary went 5-2. I went 4-2. I think you were a bit more reserved and went 2-1.
I went 2-1.
I think Danny. Did you go 2-1 as well, Danny?
Yeah.
So I think we were all expecting a pretty, close game anyway. I think the main thing is 3 points, clean sheet. That's all that matters for me.
Leeds Angels says we beat Plymouth 7-up camp.
No, that won't be as easy as what people think neither.
No, I agree.
Not down there it won't. Not down at their ground it won't. Definitely not.
It's at another one at Saturday, Stu. Is it Saturday? It's at home. It's at home on Saturday.
Is it at home, Plymouth?
Yeah. Well, and then we've got Plymouth again, so
that's a way.
That's a way. That's what we're thinking of. Yeah.
Look, I'll be doing well, Wonderless, mate. Do you think Ben Godfrey would work out well for you bunch? I'll let you take it away on that one, just Ben Godfrey.
He's not played a lot of football for me, Stu, and his wages are quite. I'd rather have Nat Phillips. I know they've been linked with Nat Phillips today at Liverpool. I'd rather take him than Godfrey. At least he's had some football at Celtic at start of season. Don't know about you, Danny.
I'd take him because he can play multiple positions, but it's his wages.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's all that good. I mean, if you can't break into Everton team, you know what I mean?
I think it's the way he likes to play football that doesn't fit Sean Dyche's remit. Why he's not broken Sean Dyche's team.
25 million quid they paid for him from Norwich, Stu, which is a lot of money. And I think something like 80 appearances maybe he's played.
It's not a lot, is it?
I'd probably say no for me.
I'd have him, but it's his wages that's putting me off.
Vinda says going late. No Wonderlust. I don't want him. That's what Leeds Angel says.
You see, I'd have him. I'd have him because he can play. I'd have Godfrey because he can play right back. You know what I mean? So hopefully we could get him and put him at right back because he's not getting in ahead of Grauk when he's fit, and he's not getting ahead of Roden when he's fit at centre back. So I'd have him so he can play right back. But Nat Phillips, you see, he's just a centre back. We need more than centre back covering.
I mean, I didn't think we were looking at a centre back, if we were honest. You know, I thought we had enough cover with centre backs.
Well, so did I, but are they going to buy Nat Phillips thinking they're not going to buy Roden at the end of the season and just buy Nat Phillips now so he can go play in Premiership because he's played there?
Well, Nat Phillips has still got 18 months left on his deal. I can tell you that much. And I think maybe a loan with option to buy in the summer.
Well, at the start of the season, £10 million they bought Nat Phillips. So.
Yeah. Well, when he's played for Liverpool, which it won, when Virgil got injured and he played when we just got top 4, and he's not a bad centre back. He'll never get a sniff at Liverpool, but if Leeds were to get him, he'd do a good job. And I think he's on at Liverpool £55,000 a week.
You see, his wages. Well, Leeds aren't going to pay him, but his wages over 30 grand.
No, but what Liverpool have said is they were willing to pay £40,000 and with Leeds to pay £15,000 a week, which I think Leeds would probably do.
Oh yeah, they'll probably do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was listening to Pep and I were on a couple of podcasts today, just listening out, and yeah, they reckon if Liverpool paid 40 and they paid the remaining 15,000, that they'd be quite happy to let him go on loan, get some minutes.
Yeah. Leeds would probably do that.
Leeds Rangers will take Nat Phillips. That seems to be the consensus.
Conscientious.
Consensus. Godfrey being too much on the wage bill. I asked this because Leeds kept coming up as a possibility along with Spurs.
Yeah, but you've also got Genoa, AC Milan,
Yeah, there's a few coming for him.
Fulham.
So he can't be that bad of a player then, can he, if these clubs are coming in for him?
No. Genoa are owned by that 777 group who are trying to buy Everton.
You could see him going there actually to be to work. There'll be some sort of a scheming involved in it somewhere, won't there?
Yeah, like Watford were doing with Udinese, wasn't it?
Mm.
Can you believe what has it signed back for Watford as well? Emmanuel Dennis.
Yeah, seen that. We read about that last night, weren't we, Stuart?
Yeah, I'm shocked at that. If I'm honest, I'm shocked at that. Will he do a job for Watford? Possibly, but he has missed. He hasn't played a lot, has he, for Forest? Let's be honest.
Well, they were out on loan in Turkey for the first half of the season, Stuart.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was just another one of these Forest players who they bought and just left on bench to rot, sort of thing.
You were Forest, mate.
Thanks for the answers. You're welcome, Wanderlust. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Delia went bungee jumping last night.
Bungee jumping. Got to think though, Stuart, Nottingham Forest as well. A lot of their players haven't got relegation release clauses. So if they were to get relegated, I'm not saying that would happen this season, but the majority of their players haven't got relegation, where their wages would go down. They'd be still paid.
Was that Nottingham Forest?
Yeah.
Not one of their players has got a release clause.
That's what I mean. It's worrying, isn't it? I'm not saying they will go down this season, but if that was to happen and say Luton just pulled clear, Notts Forest went down, they're in big, big trouble.
Exactly. So you'd get Chris Wood in Championship at 100 grand a week.
Exactly.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But I think he's doing a decent job though, when he Spirito Santos. He's doing a decent job though, isn't he?
Nuno's the one that I wanted after Bielsa went.
Yeah. He plays good. He plays good football. He does.
And we could have got Nuno, but we won't buy the 10 million out of the contract. If we'd have got Nuno after Bielsa, would have stayed up.
Genoa and Milan would also be good news. Even better, because I'd be better than Spurs. It'd be better than Spurs who are within the league.
But I think he'd only be covered at Spurs. I don't think he'd start that much at Spurs.
They're getting a few players back now from injury as well. Or Leeds, who could easily be within the league next year. I think there's a good chance of us getting promoted to Wanderlust. I really do. I think there's a good chance of us getting promoted. The problem is we got injuries. It could, if we got injuries, it could harm us in the late stages. Well, I'm going to touch on that as well. Actually, injury concerns. I Robbo, hope you're doing well, mate. I Robbo, hope you're well. Thought I'd pop on. First time back. Welcome back, Robbo.
Welcome.
Hi, Robbo. Five wins in January, Danny. You touched on this yesterday.
The first time it's ever been done at Leeds United in the whole history.
That's crazy, isn't it? And we played some games in January. And let's be honest, it looks like we might make it. There's a strong possibility we might make it 6 playing Plymouth in the FA Cup.
Yep.
Well, look at Dan James, 17 goal contributions this season.
That's crazy. That's brilliant, though, isn't it? You know how well how pleased I am to be run about that guy.
I
thought he was done.
It's the first time Leeds United's front three have scored double figures since 1969-70 season.
And I think they've kept 11 clean sheets now in Championship. Only West Brom are above them for clean sheets, so it just tells you how much we've improved this season.
I haven't put this down, but speaking about clean sheets, I'd still look to improve on Meslier. I know that sounds harsh, but I would.
You mean if we went up, Stu?
Yeah, if we went up.
Yeah, I agree.
You see, if we went up, I'd keep Meslier at the club, but I wouldn't have him as first choice.
Yeah, I agree with that, Danny.
No. And none about clean sheets. If I stick mine in washer, they always come out clean.
We'll leave it at that, Danny. We'll leave it at that, mate. We won't go down that route. We won't go down that washing line pole. Anyway, leave it at that, mate. Right. You obviously have a shot at promotion. Automatic promotion is basically Leicester and a three-way tug of war between Ipswich, Leeds, and Southampton. Do you know something though, Wunderlust? Me and Jessica did the Ipswich and Leicester game, and I think Leicester in that back end of that game, that were panicking. There were some cracks appearing in that squad at back. Definitely, the keeper looked a bit nervous. He was flapping around at stuff.
Yeah, Leicester's.
In it 8 points or something in front of us now.
Yeah, somewhat like that.
I did have table up, but it's gone. Let me get table up. We're 1 point behind. What you call it, aren't we?
Southampton.
Yeah, we won
Southampton
and 2 behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Leicester, right? So we're on for 50. Yeah, 9 points. You're right. We're on 57 points. Leicester are on 66.
In 9 points. So just think. So if we can be, we can be 6 points behind them by next Friday. After next Friday, if we beat Bristol. So that's not only Ipswich having to look over the shoulders, Southampton having to look over the shoulders. It's also Leicester.
I think, I'll be honest with you, I think any 2 out of the 4 could actually go up automatically. Anyone can go up.
I might have to owe Gary an apology, calling him deluded, thinking we're going to win it.
Yeah, I think Bandy says that we're going to win league as well.
Just see how it goes, innit?
Agree, Wunderlust. I have trust you, Danny. LOL. They're going to be tears. Yeah, if we get promoted, there'll be tears of joy. Leeds Angels, I tell you. Leeds Angels. Every game we've got to stay positive. I agree with that. We've got to stay positive. We do. Ainsley says Ipswich will end up in the playoffs. Southampton are the real problem.
Yeah, but Southampton's games in March are the hardest out of all the running.
Yeah. Well, we've played a lot of our hard games now, haven't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah. But Southampton in March has got somebody like I think they've got Middlesbrough, Swansea, Leicester, Ipswich, West Brom. You know what I mean? So it's.
Danny, we're 12 points clear of West Brom now, right? and 14 points clear of Coventry. Worst comes to worst, we're not dropping out of them playoffs now, are we?
No.
You know what I mean?
Unless it's a really bad one and we don't win any more games from now on and don't draw any more games, that's the only way we can not get in there.
I just think I think his home records, I think his home form's just going to carry us over the line. I really do. You know, I'm still a bit wary about playing away from home. You know, I know we've got wins, but we scraped them through them. But home form, I'm so confident at home now. Even I don't get worried.
Could you just imagine it would go all season unbeaten at home till last game of the season and Southampton beat us to go up?
I don't want to think of it, but if that happens, Danny, do you know what I'd say to Southampton? Fair
Good
play
luck.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair play to you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
We've won all our own games, and you've still managed to get more points than us. Fair play to you. That's what I'd say. Definitely.
No, but I'm saying if they beat us because the last game of the season is Leeds Southampton. Imagine Southampton just stopping us being unbeaten all season.
And then they get promoted.
Yeah.
That would be painful to take, but I'd say fair play to them. I would.
Yep.
What about you, Jess?
Look, mate, for me, it's all about just doing our own business and really not worrying about anybody else. And if it comes down to that last game next season and it's every man takes all sort of thing, and the best winner wins and Southampton win, good luck to them. Hopefully it don't come to that and we're already, in top two with a couple of points. And you see, I think we'll get top two. I'm not saying we'll win it, but I'm going to stick with my top two.
Our fans haven't been great this season. They were quiet other night.
They were quiet.
They only come alive in that last 10 minutes.
Been that with nerves though, Donna?
In fact, they only come alive when Firpo did that tackle to win ball. And got after that 20 minutes though.
It's hard for me because I am Italian quiet, so I can't hear it.
Yeah, may not.
But you know what I mean. But yeah, it's. I think it's down to nerves as well, Danny. Do you know what I mean? I think it's down to nerves from fans.
Yeah.
You know, every home game now. Let's be honest, it's must win.
I agree.
We can't afford any more slip-ups now.
Even every away game now is must win.
Mm-hmm.
Or mustn't lose anyway.
Leeds Angels says Southampton will be second. Take care, Wonderlust. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Any news on Dan James' injury?
Yeah, Dan James has got a hip injury. He'll be out for the Plymouth game and hopefully back for Bristol.
I don't mind that so much because that leads us perfectly onto the injury concerns we've got with James and Archie Gray. Do you think Archie Gray is going to be all right, Danny?
Archie Gray's, well, like when you extend your knee a little bit.
Hypertension, I think it's called.
Yeah, so he's extended his knee, and when Adam Hyder's come in, his knee's also whacked his knee as well at the same time. So it's a bit of an extended knee, and they think it's just going to be a bit of bruising. But I won't play him till Bristol anyway. I'd give him a rest.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Right. If these injuries are long term, Danny, which we hope they're not, right? How's that going to impact the squad and its chances for getting automatic?
Dan James won't be so bad because we've got Nonto. It might give him a chance to actually show what he can do. But if we don't get any signings in January, you're going to have either Byram at right back or you're going to have Shackleton at right back. And if it's Byram and he breaks down again, that means we're only going to have Shackleton and Firpos as cover. But then, does he look as playing Pascal Strauch at left back when he comes back?
We've tried him at left back though in Premier League, and it just didn't.
Yeah, I know we have, but
It did suit him.
I'm on about with the injuries. Would you look at it that way? Mind you, Gruev can play left. Gruev can play left back. He's played left back for Bulgaria, but the way Gruev's playing in the middle at the minute, I wouldn't want him at left back.
Didn't someone say though that Gurev at left back, he had a really bad game for Bulgaria?
Yeah.
It was one game that he played there, and he had a bad game. But he's also played in a back three as well as Gruev as the left centre back in a back three. So
It's so it's going to have an impact then if it is long term in it. But hopefully they'll be back for the Bristol game.
I don't think the Dan James one will be that much of an impact because, like I say, we've still got Nonto and Anthony, so one of them will get the chance to try and see if they can take a place.
It's fair enough. That's fair enough. Last thing, guys, so you can get your comments in after this. Right, the FA Cup, Danny.
Yeah.
Help or hindrance?
If I'm going off of what Daniel Farker said last night, he wants a cup run. He loves the cup games. And he said last night, if we can get cup games and get the draws that we want and keep winning, it's only helping the squad.
Well, it's giving people like Dan James and stuff that a bit more time to recover from an injury.
Yeah, but not only that, like I said, if we can have a good cup run and we're winning breeds winning, doesn't it?
It's a mentality in it that it sets in place.
So at the moment, I wouldn't be bothered if we go out, and I wouldn't be bothered if we went through.
What about you, Jess? Is the cup run going to cause us problems, or do you think we'll be all right with the cup run?
I think it's a distraction, mate. So for me, if we go through, brilliant. It's like Danny says, it's something else to give fans. Not just that, Leeds tickets are very hard to get hold as it is. So FA Cup run obviously gives people a chance to get to them games as well too. It's that winning mentality that it carries on, like Danny said. So for me, I'd love to go through on Saturday and get another home draw in 5th round. That'd do me really well. It keeps that winning mentality going as well, Stu. So yeah, I'm not problems with FA Cup. It's nice to have a little distraction.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. And injury. Let's touch on transfers. And so, Jess, you touched on. You were telling me that we're going to go in for a trip. We may go in for a triple Liverpool swoop.
Yeah, I've seen that today. We're not Phillips and then Ramsey and then Muskalowski, but at 3, I'd say Phillips and Ramsey because quite a few other teams have come in for him. Muskalowski now as well. Birmingham have come in. I think Ipswich have come in as well for him. Whether you get a triple signing from him, I personally don't know, but I know Klopp's wanting to let them go as long as they're guaranteed to be played.
You see, I don't know where Muskalowski plays in Leeds team. Because there's no way he's shipping Dan James out. There's no way shipping Somerville out. There's no way shipping Rutter out. So where's he going to play?
I don't know if they're bringing him in for future, Danny, or what, but if you get the player that's been playing in the academy at Liverpool, I think he scored 6 in 11, 2 assists, and he's an under-21 Poland as well. Good signing, maybe one for future. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I don't see where he fits into Leeds' current starting 11, not at all, but it could be one for the future. And if you get him, he's a good signing.
Calvin Ramsey, can he play left back?
He can play right and left. He can play anywhere across that back four.
I think if he comes in, I don't think if he comes in, he's going to start over Grain either.
No. I totally agree, and that could be then the case that Leeds don't get him because they can't obviously offer him the. I know for a fact that if he comes out, because he only started twice at Preston, Liverpool are wanting guarantees that he'll play. And if Leeds don't offer him that, then they probably won't get him. But he can play anywhere across the back. He has. I think he did for Aberdeen. He's played for academies at Liverpool at both positions. So yeah,
But then again, with Nat Phillips as well, though, who's he going to unship? He's not going to unship Stroud when he's fit. He's not going to unship Rodon when he's fit.
No, I totally agree with you. Like I say, I listen to what rumours are said, and I always do a little video on it. And I never say that I can see it happening. I know Leeds were interested in him last year, and they could have had him for 10 million. I don't think it worked out so much for him at Celtic. He's come back into Liverpool. I think he's got 18 months remaining on his deal, and I think he's on 55 grand a week. Probably not. No, you're right. Benson's another one that's been linked. That's gone quiet. It's just all surmisation, and it's all speculation. It's all at the minute. It's all up in the air. Like I said to you, Stu, I think that next week's going to be a busy week. I still think we'll get somebody.
That's what's making me think: are we actually going to sign anybody? If they can't be guaranteed, right. if they can't be guaranteed first team football.
Yeah, I agree, Danny. I think, do you know, me and Stu were saying this last night, like we were having a conversation over the phone last night, and I'm like, I hope Danny you're going to be right, that we don't get anybody in. But you know what, mate, you could be right as well. Is there enough Stu there though in that squad at the minute? If we don't bring anybody in, is there enough there to see us over that line?
No. I think we'll. I hope I'm wrong, but no, I think it needs bolstering a little bit, you know, and that's what the January transfer window's for. And we're hoping to see at least two, you know, and that's bare minimum for me.
But a lot, if they're coming from Premier League sides, the Premier League sides are wanting conditions that they're going to actually be playing. So if we can't guarantee they're not going to play, it's going to be hard for us to get.
It's a difficult window to do any sort of business this January, Danny, isn't it?
Yeah, because all the prices are increased.
Yeah, they're at premium, aren't the prices for players? Mm-hmm. And look, for me, you can surmise as much as you want, saying Ramsey, Nat Phillips, whatever, but it's like Donny says, if they're not going to play, which, let's be honest, they're not going to, if it's the back four, we say Gray, Firpo, we'll say Rodon and Stroud, just like that, they aren't going to break into that defensive team. They're not. They're going to be sat on bench at best. Is that good for their development? Probably not, no. So I think we get somebody, but it'll be somebody that's nobody's not even mentioned, I reckon.
Look, I don't want to be nervous going into last month, you know, last 4 or 5 games when we've got 2 injuries, what could scupper all the rest of it. You know, I don't see why you'd risk not getting anyone in for all hard work we've put in this season, getting into position we're in, and then we end up scuffering it because we didn't bring in the players what everyone's crying out for.
Right, so if we didn't get anybody, Stu, who are you blaming for? Are you blaming 49ers or are you blaming Farker?
Both, Danny, both, and I'll tell you the reason why. Daniel Farker might not want anyone in, he might be happy with what he's got, but surely, I mean, if we've got a sporting director there, haven't we?
We've got 3.
Holland.
We've got 3 of them, but go on.
So they must be able to see, look, you know, you've got injuries, you really need to bring some players in. And if Farker says no, then I'd blame the sporting directors for not convincing Daniel Farker that we do need players.
Yeah, but what happens? You can't blame Farker saying no. What happens if we can't guarantee these players game time?
Minutes.
Yeah.
Well, then it's nobody's fault, because you know what I mean. If you're going for a player and the club want guaranteed minutes and you can't deliver, then that's not on you. That's on the clubs who are trying to dictate how many minutes their players are going to play for our club. But if he's just going to keep saying no to players, and he genuinely thinks that he's got enough when and then something bad happens, and you've got to blame Farker for that.
Yeah, you blame Farker for that, but Don't forget, with him being the manager, he has the last say now. If he'd have been a coach, it'd have been different. But because he's the manager, he has the say we want something. If I could say we could be going for these players, and they might not want to come thinking to themselves that, am I going to get in the team? He don't bring his substitutes on until about 85 minutes, 90 minutes. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's the only reason why I say I don't think we'll get anybody. Because I don't think they're going to be guaranteed playtime.
We can't just go spend willy-nilly because of profit and sustainability.
Exactly. So, as main left back that we're after is Sessignon. As main right back that we're after the Nico Williams. So, Sessignon, £10 million will buy him, but yeah. Nico Williams, his wages are too high. So,
but like what Jess says, if they're willing to pay 40 grand of his wages and we only have to pay 15, it's well worth getting him in, definitely.
Yeah, but that's for a centre back. I want one that can cover, say left centre back and left back. I want one that can cover right centre back and right back. You know what I mean? I want one that can cover 2 spots just in case.
Nat Phillips has played at right back for Liverpool.
Has he?
Yeah, hasn't it? Yes.
Was he any good?
He was all right, mate. Look, I'm not going to slag the bloke off because he did a job for us when we were a depleted squad, and he's all right. You play him, but that's the issue. He isn't going to play. There's no, the problem is, who Leeds have got at centre back for me. You know, he ain't going to break into that team. Nat Phillips probably needs to look at a move, maybe somewhere like Birmingham, somewhere like that. I think
Millwall, Birmingham.
Yeah, get somewhere like I think. Leeds are too. See, in centre back, there's an issue. Ethan Ampadu can do a job there. I don't see Nat Phillips happening because I think we have adequate cover at centre back. But I would like to see somebody that can cover right back and left back for me. A versatile player.
That's what I'm saying. If we do get anybody, I think it's only going to be one player that can cover left back and right back.
I mean, if you look at Joe Gomez at Liverpool, he can play centre back, right back, left back. He can play. And that's ideally, if I were looking at somebody to get into a versatile, would be a player like that can play anywhere in that back four and be comfortable.
Yeah, but Gomez, you see, he's going to be on a high wage. He's going to be.
Yeah, but like Gomez, if he were going to go anywhere, I think he's got interesting from Saudi Arabia. But Joe Gomez is predominantly a centre back, but he has played right back. He's played left back while Robertson and Greek Scouse has been out. So. Just somebody like that can play that versatile would be better than bringing Nat Phillips in for me.
Now, I think if Liverpool went for the other right back that played other night, I think he'd have a chance of getting in over that.
Conor Bradley?
Yeah.
Yeah, now, I like Conor Bradley. I think he's a real good prospect at Liverpool. We did watch on for Bournemouth, and he had a real good game. He played well against Fulham last night. But because of Trent's injury, I think now he's at that point where he's going to be the second choice right back for Liverpool. But if that wouldn't have happened, the injury, I could have seen Bradley going out on loan, and he would have been ideal for Leeds United. Absolutely, bang on the money, Dan.
Yeah, but they bought that in from Aberdeen, though, wanted to cover Trent.
Yeah.
He was the next one enough if Trent got injured. But
there's a few. Look, I don't know where all Liverpool links have come from, if I'm honest, because there's quite a lot of youth players that have been linked to Liverpool. But for me, I think, is it just speculation? Because a lot of it is.
Because if you notice, the Johnson's gone quiet now. Johnson's gone quiet. The Connor thing from Burnley, he's gone quiet now. You know what I mean? We lost him from Luton because we couldn't guarantee him first team football.
Giles.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it? Carvalho we lost because, again, guaranteeing game time.
And what a player he looks, by the way, Jess Carvalho.
He's a good prospect, Stu. I mean, that was a cracking little goal he scored over there, wasn't it?
And he looked good in his debut as well. We watched him play. We watched him. Did watch along for his debut as well. He looked really good, really impressive. It's a shame. It's a crying shame we missed out on him.
It is Danny, but sorry, Stu. But it's like Danny says, was he gonna knock that front forward off the perch and get into that squad? No, he wasn't. He wasn't gonna knock Dan James off. He wasn't gonna knock Chris Somerville off, or Bamford, or Ruta. So for him, it's a better move because he knows he'll play at Hull. With Tyler Morton, obviously, who was there as well from Liverpool. So I think Danny's right. I think it's all about game time, and that's sort of look. If you're looking at going out on loan and saying you want to get yourself in shop window for a summer move, if you're going to come to a team on loan, Stu, and going to play like Danny says with his subs that he makes 5 minutes a game, it's probably not worth a player's while moving. Where if he goes to somewhere like Millwall or Birmingham or maybe Plymouth or somewhere like that, and he's guaranteed to play 90 minutes, he'll probably look at saying, well, I'd rather go there because of the game time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do. I agree with you.
That's why I think we won't get anybody.
I think you could be right, Danny. I hope you're not, but I think you could be right.
Inky says, has the African and Asian competitions played a part on a quiet transfer window?
No, I think it's got a lot to do with FFP, Inky, if I'm honest. I think every club now has to literally watch what they're spending. That's why if you look at Premiership, Stu, they haven't been much bought. And if anything, it belongs.
Most of the transfers I've seen have been abroad. They haven't been in England. They've been in Spain, Italy, Brazil, Argentina, France. I ain't seen many in England.
Yeah.
I agree. Peacock White's asking, how's everybody been?
Yeah, good.
All right, how about yourself?
Ravinda says, good night, Stu. I will be there on FPL Radio Show, and I'm going to bed, Stu. See you tomorrow, Stu. See you tomorrow, Ravinda, mate. You take care, mate. Take care, mate. On the chat and take care, Stu. I always take care, Ravinda. Though I know you worry about me, mate, but you just make sure that you get a good night's sleep for work tomorrow. Thumbs up. Spot on. I love that kid. Love him to pieces.
Yeah, he's a nice lad.
Right, so he's a good man. He's
a lovely lad. He always comments on my videos. He's an absolute legend. Really nice lad. Should be more in world like that, and we'd have a nicer world that we lived in.
Yeah, very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
So can anybody see Plymouth actually beating us on Saturday then, if we're going to make these changes we're on about?
Do you know who I can see actually scoring winner for Plymouth? Adam Forshaw.
Can Gayabi play in
No.
this, Danny? No.
Cup side.
No, he's not that. He's on loan anyway. He can't play. But Adam Forshaw can play because he's not a player anymore. So I can see him scoring winner.
Well, how ironic would that be, though, Danny?
Well, they got a 3-1 win against Cardiff last week out, didn't they? The week before that, they drew with Huddersfield and won. So they're pretty decent at home at Plymouth. It's away form that's not so good.
Yeah. But that'll be good to see Forshaw against Gruev tomorrow at weekend. Robbo, you know where I am if you need to chat.
Yeah, sorry, where about you bad news, Robbo, mate? Sorry about that, mate. Really am. But yeah, look. I mean, there's not much more we can talk about with transfers because there's not a lot happening. There ain't a lot happening, and next week I think we're going to be if we're going to do what it's going to have to be next week, wouldn't it? It transfer window shuts next week, doesn't it?
Thursday.
Is it next week? It shuts Thursday, is it?
Thursday, mate.
A week today, isn't it?
Yeah. So.
Is that right, Stu? We've already got my thumbnail up and ready to go. Well, I haven't put it up yet, but we've got it.
Is anybody doing a transfer stream then, or what?
Yeah, me and Stu are. We've got it booked in, but West Ham are playing as well. So what we could do, Stu, is do the watch on, but keep up with the transfer special as well.
Yeah, we'll squeeze it.
We'll sort that out.
Well,
No, because
screws that end up with him like
you know what I mean. If you're doing a transfer and you're doing it for all teams like Premier League and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
yeah, we are. Yeah, we're gonna do
you
that.
know what I mean. Like doing 9 till 3 in the afternoon and then coming off and then doing like 5 till or 6 till 11 or something. You know what I mean? 6 till 12.
9 o'clock.
that. What
in the morning,
time's
I don't
it?
really
Is
care.
it midnight? It shuts. Midnight, isn't it?
Yeah,
Midnight, yeah, midnight, yeah.
I can do something. Might bob on the morning for a couple of hours and do, West Ham, then go straight back onto transfers. I think we'll sort that out, Stuart.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, any transfer news, I'll just send in on your WhatsApp so you know what.
Cheers, Danny. A lot of teams need to get the wage bill down because of FFP. But there seems not to be too many takers for their players. Well, wait. Well, I think it's all gone quiet with Cresswell, hasn't it? It's all gone quiet.
Yeah.
From what I hear, Stuart, regarding Cresswell, is that Blackburn have got a prized asset in their midfield. Let me just get to where it is. Adam Wharton. And they just, yeah. So 18 million pound. No, 18's been rejected. They're after, I think, 24 for him. If they get that kind of money, then they're willing to come in for Cresswell. And a £5 million deal's muted, but that's if they can get that one over the line.
You see, where does that Wharton play? Is he a midfielder?
He's a midfielder, mate, yeah.
Yeah, I think they could actually go for him because they've missed out on Calvin Phillips.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah.
I have to agree. Unfortunately, I've got some on tonight. Leeds Angels. Jess and Stu, how are you doing? And what's on for tonight's stream? To be fair, we didn't even know it were on.
No,
We knew it were on, but I didn't know it were on TV.
No, I didn't.
To be fair, I didn't know it were on. Unfortunately, at the moment, I think it's still EastEnders, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm still on EastEnders.
What, just have a rest. You can't do every watch along, can you? Just have a rest and chill out.
It's not a desirable one. We're going to do Tottenham, Man City tomorrow, Leeds Angels, though, so don't worry.
Tottenham will win that 2-0.
I hope Tottenham win it as well.
Should be a good what you call it, like should be a good for that watch. Definitely. 100%. 100%. Inky says, has KP had his medical for you boys, for your boys, Stu? Thanks. Yeah, you're not the only person who said something to me about that. Malk said it to me as well about
Brother
my
Lawrence,
boys.
Brother Lawrence said it.
Yeah, everyone's having to say it to me. Bless them. Look, I'm fond of West Ham, but cut my veins and it's blue. I'm telling you, honestly, I know what my colours are, but I know you're only joking, Inky, and because you're only joking, I'll let you know. According to all sources, he's passed his medical. That's what I've been told. Anyway,
he's just doing media stuff now, Stu. It's Calvin Phillips are just getting all his media stuff.
So he's done
now.
then,
Yeah. It should be confirmed within the next 2 hours official. But all his media stuff's just getting done with West Ham now.
Well, media only takes an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should be out by say 9-10 o'clock. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might celebrate with I've got a cotton candy disposable like. I might I might celebrate with
I'll
that.
celebrate with a Mountain Dew. But yeah. Yeah, Leeds Angels.
Is the number 23 shirt available at West Ham?
Stu?
I think it is, you know.
Calvin Phillips, number 23, Leeds.
What number would he at City?
Probably 990 something.
I don't know what number Calvin Phillips at Man City.
How do I know?
Oh, I thought you might have known.
I think it was 40s.
I thought, yeah.
I was like 29 or something.
47 or something.
14?
Oh, I was close at Leeds.
Yeah, number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah,
City.
number 4. Yeah, number 4, mate. Yeah.
Is that when he plays as a centre back?
I don't even think. I think that might have been the amount of games he actually played altogether. 4.
Yeah, number 4. I've just checked on Man City. He won number 4.
Cheers, Stu. Also, have you checked your texts?
Have you given me new number? Or you?
Yeah, I was going to say, have you received a text for me, Inky? Let me know and I'll sort it out later on. Liverpool fans can't keep the Liverpool's fans keep the seats warm for us. 47. Jess, celebrate with a Baileys.
Nah, Robert, I'm good, mate. I'm still recovering now.
She has a Bailey. That's it. Shop empty.
Well, do you want to get a Baileys?
No.
Wait, so yeah.
JP will do good at West Ham. I think he will. If they can keep him fit, I think he'll be all right.
If they get the Calvin Phillips when he was at Leeds, then they'll have a better signing than they had when they had Declan. If they get the one when he's at Man City, he'll just be sat on bench for the rest of the season.
He said that he's replied. It's my phone's been doing all sorts. I've been upgraded, whatever that means. What does that? Oh, okay, done.
Do you know what you should have done? You know what you should have done, Stu? Is kept your other one going till everything upgraded on your new one.
Just download another update. What's going on?
Yeah, because you need. That's why they say you need to turn it on and leave it 24 hours so it does all the updates before you use them.
It will be 24. It might be 24 hours before I can get used to it. Install now another update. Bloody hell. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you have replied. Yeah, as soon as the update goes through, I'll have a look in mate. But I will look. Promise you, I will look. Yeah.
Minnie.
It looks like it's going to be a Who Killed Nesh, because all women are gathered around because he went. He's frightened them all. They've all scared of him, each and every one of them in that room.
Is that on West Enders?
West Enders, yeah.
First time I've watched this in years. Last time I watched it, Peggy Mitchell was still alive.
You know what gets me with this, don't you? Yeah, they say it's East Enders, but it's filmed at West End of London. But they say West Ham is in the West of London. They actually play in East London.
I don't like it.
Mad,
So do it for me.
Mad. Yeah, look, I think it's going to be Who Killed Nesh or whatever it's called. I think it's going to be good. You not watch soaps. I've only got it on because Bournemouth games coming up.
Games on off here. Score prediction for Saturday, Stu?
3-1 Leeds.
Danny?
1-0 Leeds. Jessica?
4-2 Leeds.
I don't think we're going to have any strikers on that can score for because Perot probably won't score. They'll probably be back at our defence sitting with them.
I love it. I love it. Robbo says 2-0 Leeds.
But it 2-1 last time we played them at home, Stu. Plymouth.
I'll let you know now. I can do that.
Yeah, I think it was 2-1.
We're at home as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or was it a
Yeah,
draw?
2-1.
Yeah,
2-1
2-1.
Leeds. Yeah, November. Yeah, 2-1 Leeds. All right. I've got 3-1. I can't believe I've done that. I want to see an exciting game, but I don't know if we're going to do. I really don't. Because Plymouth Fight could have come at us all the time, are they? Definitely not.
No. And I
It
think
depends on who plays. It depends on who plays, though, doesn't it? If
I think
it's a
Plymouth will want to go through more than what we will. So I think they might just sit and defend and try captures on counter attack with Whitaker.
Mm.
Be interesting to see how we get around that this time round.
Is it on LUTV on Saturday, Danny?
No idea.
It's a 3 o'clock kickoff, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the cup games are normally on, aren't they? I think they're normally on LUTV, but well, I say cup games. Normally we don't get past third round, so it probably might not be.
Well, hopefully, mate. Us getting past third round is probably a good omen for us. It might mean that we're going to go far.
Yeah, go
Be
far.
nice.
We'll get knocked out in fourth round this time.
They have little confidence, Danny. Have good confidence with him, mate. Honestly.
Like I said, Stu, I ain't bothered if we actually go through or we don't.
Yeah, I'm saying, but we've got this far. Let's go one step further.
Reason why I'm not bothered is because if we go through, are there going to be midweek games? If it ends up going to extra time, you know what I mean? So then that's going to be an extra game that we don't really could do with, when we could do with players being fit and having that time off.
Good point. It's a good point, mate. It really is a good point. Inky don't do score predictions, so I'm not going to ask Inky for score predictions. He don't do them. He don't do. Some people.
You don't do score predictions. How much is in your bank? See if he answers that one.
Probably put minus some. Like mine's always no. Mine's not. What is it? Keep out of the black and the red. Nothing in his game for two in a bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody says to me, "How much have you got in your bank?" I said, "I don't know. You better ask our lass." I don't see any money, me. She has it all. Otherwise, no bills.
I bet you take your little sandwich box, and your little flask to Ellen Road, don't you, Danny?
I don't. I don't even go to pub when I'm down there neither.
Go on, lad.
I don't drink. I go there. People say, "Why do you go so late?" I get there about 15 minutes before kick-off. Get in, straight to my seat, sit down. As soon as it's done, straight out and gone.
It's worth it sometimes.
You get people that are down there 2-3 hours before a game. It's like, what are you going to do for that time? You know what I mean? You're going to spend money that you could be saving.
I agree with you, Danny. I agree. Whatever happens on Saturday, let's hope it doesn't go to a replay. God, yeah, we didn't think about that, did I? Yeah, I don't fancy that.
I think this round is the last one that has replays. I think after that it goes to penalties on thing. You know what I mean? I think this is the last round it can go to replays on.
Yeah, well, let's hope we can get a result. Right, before we start wrapping up, guys, Jess, have you got what you want to say?
No, mate. I think we've covered everything tonight.
What about you, Danny? Have you got what you want to say, mate?
No, I think I've talked too much.
Have you? We will lose count on how many goals we're going to get. I hope you're right, Leeds Angels. I hope you're right. Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Jess and Danny, for joining us. Much appreciated. Onwards and upwards to the game on Saturday, yeah. See what we can do. But yeah, it's nice being a Leeds fan at this moment in time. I tell you, it's really nice being a Leeds fan at the moment.
And everybody that's interested, press conference tomorrow at 1:30.
Yeah, thanks, Danny. Much appreciated. Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this Dish at the Table Teams. Anyone for that to say? It's a goodbye from me.
It's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There you go, guys. Have I ended it? I haven't ended it.
You haven't ended it.